Party people, fat boy family, what's good with you? What's good? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Where is my sister Nikki Saunders? Listen, if you can hear me, drop a 1. If you can see me, drop a 2. If you can hear me, drop a 1. If you can see me, drop a 2. Let me know what's good with y'all. How was your Monday? How was your week started off? How was your Monday? How was your Monday? My Monday was fantastic, man. So if you can hear me, drop a 1. If you can see me, drop a 2. If you can hear the music in the background, drop a 3. If it's not too loud, if it's perfect, you know what I'm saying? If you can't hear the music in the background, drop a 4 and say, turn that thing up. I'll let your boy. It's Monday night, so y'all already know we go live. I got a short live tonight. I'm trying to be out of here at 8 o'clock. Y'all know I can never really accomplish that, but trying to be out of here at 8, so I'm going to give y'all some time to come in. You know what I'm saying? As we say in the good old church, come on in the room. You know, so let's see who we got in here watching. I got some 1s. I got some 2s. What's good with y'all, man? Hope all is well, man. Hope all is well. Also, we got some 1s. We got some 2s. That means I can be heard. That means I can be seen. Rock Boy, what's good with you? Mito, what's good with you? Bruce, what's good with you? All right, they said we got some 4s, so they like, we can't hear the music. They was like, we can't hear the music. All right, well, we got to fix that. Sometimes, depending on the device you listening on, it's kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know if that's better. Y'all let me know if that's better. Joel, what's good with you? Great to see you. Scent of the day, a Tar Collection Caltot Night. Also, yeah, y'all let me know what your scent of the days are as you're coming in the room. Let me kind of move some stuff around. I got several things here in front of me. Like I said, it's not going to be too long of a live tonight. Just going to talk about some things I'm going to talk about. How was y'all day, man? What y'all wearing? What are y'all wearing today? Make sure we get that over there. Get these straight. Yeah, what are y'all wearing today, man? And let me know where you're watching from. Speak to somebody in the chat that you haven't spoken to this week. Maybe somebody you've never met before. I know we're on the internet, you know what I'm saying? But I try to do a good job of connecting people, making sure that you speak to your neighbor. Holler at them, say what's good. You know, what's popping with you? Mr. Mojo, what's good with you? Jarvis, what's good with you? Scent of the day, Al Haramain, Amber Oud, Gold Extreme. That's what I'm talking about. How you like that Extreme, fam? What's good, Sense? Can't call it, man. Can't call it, fam. All is well. All is well. All is well. Appreciate that, Joel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if y'all, holler at your boy, let you, if you hit the like button, it lets the world know. Y'all do great hitting that comments. I know people that go live. And let me put this disclaimer out there. I'm so glad. I got to make sure that if I'm going to be going live from this particular setup, that I have everything I need to go live from this setup. But when I talk about live streams, when I talk about content creation, when I talk about people that don't have subs or their content suck, I know some of y'all follow me on TikTok, some of y'all follow me on IG, some of y'all follow me on Facebook. Don't ever think I'm talking about somebody from fragcomm. I'm gonna just put that out there, keep that 100. I'm never talking about somebody from fragcomm. Again, I keep telling y'all, a lot of people, I come from the content space. So when you talk about YouTube, content strategy, how to grow your YouTube channel, branding, marketing, equipment gear reviews, cameras, lights. That's why my setup is the way that it is, because that's the space I come from. So a lot of times when I'm having those conversations, it's pretty much to address to them. You know what I'm saying? But okay, got that blue matcha in the building. That's what I'm talking about, Mr. Mojo. Hey, okay, KBG, what's good with you? On the menu, Dumont Ombre Rouge. Okay. I'm assuming, KVG, is that a play on Baccarat Rouge? Is that a play? Dominican Republic in the house. Got the DR in the building. Yeah, what's that a play on, fam? Keon, what's good with you? Can't call it, cuz. Blockchain, what's popping, my guy? Extreme is on point. Okay. Warmer today. Yeah, so I pulled out that Creed Silver Mountain Water. Yeah, man. I'm in North Carolina, bro. Like, it's about to get cold, though. What we consider to be cold. It's about to get cold. When I was a kid, I used to want to be a meteorologist, so I'm always paying attention to weather patterns, high pressure systems, low pressure, barometric pressure, all those types of things. And so, it had got kind of cool. Then, it rained and warmed up for a couple of days, and I seen that rain coming through, and I was like, that can only mean one thing in November. It's about to get cold. And sure enough, I'm looking at the lows a couple of days. And yeah, crazy work. Crazy work, fam. Like, super crazy work. Super crazy work. Okay, scent of the day, Dylan Blue, OG, classic. You can never go wrong with that. Never go wrong with that. I was happy to see your video with Varrock Silver. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that a little bit in a second. For those of you who was like, what are you talking about? You may have seen this floating around in a couple of places. In the YouTube streets, Varrock Silver. You probably have seen this view. You probably seen this particular view right here at the bottom. But this is a cover remix inspired by impression dupe clone of Mason Francis Kirkjohn's oh so good Gentle Fluidity Silver. Yeah, Gentle Fluidity Silver. I posted the video today. Posted the short. So if you haven't seen it, it is on my shorts feed. Posted that in particular. I technically could just run the video right here in the live stream. But yeah. Rock Boy says, testing out Hez's Discovery set. Hey, fam. For those of y'all that don't know, Hez Parfums, man. And I know, shout out to my boy Chico, Razor Ramon the Barber. Went live with Rico. Swagged out fragrance reviews, I think, last night. And they talked about Hez, man. Let me tell you something, y'all. I posted a video on this too. And that's one of my lower performing videos. So I need y'all to get them views up. I need y'all to get them views up. Because what happens a lot of times, people, when they aren't familiar with the scent, and it could have been me. It could have been me. I didn't put my face in the thumbnail because I was trying to be cute. So I'm going to go back and redo the thumbnail and I'm going to see what's popping. But I reviewed Brownie Points. This joint right here. I did a first impression of Brownie Points. And fam, that right there smells like, bro, hungry. Literally smells like brownies in a bottle. Smells like brownies in a bottle. Crazy, 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 crazy work, man. So Hez, shout out to Hez Parfums, man. Super, super, super dope work. Dope work. Great perfumer. I look like Michael Jackson. You know what? You getting banned just for saying something stupid because I don't look like Michael Jackson. Like in any way possible. Have I tried Maison Alhambra? Yeah. I prefer Fragrance World's F. I prefer Fragrance World's F. We got the A in the building. What's good with you, Onyx? Gallagher Discovery set is okay. I gotta check that out. Yeah, man. We diving into all of, you know what I'm saying? Driz, what's popping with you? We diving into all of the Discovery sets, man. Quiet Don says, scent of the day, Killian, STHE. I don't even know what that is. I know that STHE stands for something. Stairway to Heaven. Even though I think that's a song. Straight to Heaven. Is it Straight to Heaven? Scent of the day, week behind for Car Black. Okay, Driz, I got you. Yo, okay. So, Ja, hold on. Yeoman Leo does have Black Friday deals going on right now. Let me check and see if their Lamar inspiration, which is good, is going to be on that list. I can tell you what it is right now. I can tell you what it is right now. Right now, they got a pre-Black Friday sale, 40% off. Because I know that that Kajal Lamar is a new release. It's a new release, so it might not be on sale. I'm just checking for you right now. But it's good, though. I have it. I got a video coming up soon. So I don't see it on that particular list, so let me double check and see here. Kajal, we got Lamar. All right, yeah, so right now the 30 mil is $50, and then the 100 mil, yeah, it's still $84.99. So yeah, I know they got a pre-Black Friday sale. I don't know. I can find out for you, though. How about this? Because I love y'all, right? I love y'all, right? I can find out for you real quick, hopefully. Question.
How do you feel when you switch to Geico and save on your car insurance?
Thank you, Spotify, for the thank you, Spotify, for the ad. I know there's a pre-Black Friday sale right now. Is there going to be a Black Friday sale? Asking for viewers. All right. So I'll find that out for you, Ja. I'll find out, Ja, and we'll see what happens. But I can tell you that Lamar joint is pretty good. It's pretty good. Carlton KB, what's good? See, I got stupid people in the chat. Y'all acting crazy. We're not talking about basketball, Angel. Sim of the day, finally got my hands on that Argos Triumph of Bacchus. Yo, blockchain, how do you feel about it? Sticks, what's good with you? We got Jacket Clubs in the building, North Carolina in the building. Darius Johnson says, if you had to put your top 5 best cologne, what's your top 5? I talk about this all the time. 1 Million Lucky, Jean-Paul Gaultier, Lamella Parfum, Virtus Vanilla Oud, and then it's these last two. I swear they change. From a decant standpoint, because I want a full bottle, Mind Games French Defense. And then 5, what's the 5th one? I always go around in circles. Those first 3 are kind of easy. 4 and 5 is what normally gets me. 5, fragrance, top 5. I just got to have, I'm trying to look at my collection. What do I wear the most? Oh, I would say a recent one would be that is going to my personal top 5 is Sweet Botswana. Sweet Botswana. Yeah. Now there are several things that. All right. So to whoever asked Ja, there is going to be a 25% sale site-wide. So right now on specific fragrances, if you go to the website, they got ads all over IG. Shout out to Yoman Leo for that. 25% is going to be site-wide. Right now, they got 40% off. So 25% on all fragrances. On Black Friday, and right now they got pre-Black Friday, which is 40% off particular fragrances. So just to tell you what those fragrances are that are currently on sale right now, for those of you who may be interested. So Basic Instinct, which is Mind Games French Defense. Right now, you can get a 30 ml bottle for $35.29. And then you can get a 100 ml bottle for $59.99. So $60 for 100 ml. And then basically $35 for a 30 ml. So you can't beat that at all. Razi, Mind Games, Jado, Lafayette Elm Street, which is Bond number 9 Lafayette Street, Wazir, which is Mind Games Queening, L'Impossible, which is Louis Vuitton's L'Immensité, Comet, which is Louis Vuitton's Meteor, Reyes, which is Mind Games Grandmaster, Sahil, which is Parfums de Marley Sedley, Gotham Knight, which I have, which is Bond number 9 New York Knights, Banker Street, Bond number 9 Bleecker Street, which I have on the way, Queen Genovia, Creed's Queen of Silk, Sabs, Parfum de Marley Gringley, Sky Angel, Killian's Angel Share. I bet you that's good. I bet you. Just knowing how Yeoman Leo does their fragrances, I bet you that's good. Aquamarine, Mason Francis Kurt John Aqua Media Cologne Forte. I don't even know it. Never heard of that. Whipple City, Bond number 9 Greenwich Village, Viscount, Clive Christian's number 1 Men, Empire for Men, Clive Christian X, Smoky Oud, Tom Forrest. So they got a lot of fragrances. Lil London, Bond number 9 Sutton Place, Santoling, Ex Nihilio's Santal Calling. And then you got Sword of War, which is Creed's Viking, Twilight, Silver Mountain Water, Explorer's Rush, Chanel's Allure Homme Sport, Royal Fougere, Tom Ford's Fougere d'Argent, Plead Guilty, Gucci Guilty, Sword of War, Viking Cologne, Niles Essence, Mason Francis Kurt John Aqua Celestia Forte, Feria. I'm not finna go through all of this. All right, y'all get the point. Y'all get the point. But Yeoman Leo does great work. So I would tell you, if you're really into niche, independent niche perfumery, Yeoman Leo, I rock with. NAZAR, I rock with. Their Black Friday sale information should be hitting the streets tomorrow or Wednesday. Maybe tonight, but most likely tomorrow or Wednesday. So stay tuned to that. If you follow, I'll probably post something on here. If you follow me on IG, you'll probably see it there as well. Let's see who else. Hez has some crazy stuff. I'm serious, y'all. Y'all really got to get into this. Who else? I'm pretty sure. Savoir Faire has posted. They got they whatchamacallits going on for Black Friday. Who else? I'm talking about independent, like niche perfumers. I guess Argos you could technically consider independent niche, yeah. Even though Argos is making waves, I haven't seen anything posted from Argos yet about Black Friday specifically though. So yeah, can't speak to that. All right, let me get to the chat. Y'all are still coming in. Selly. That's Yeoman Leo. That's there. So right now, Yeoman Leo, I was saying Yeoman Leo has a pre-Black Friday sale, 40% off. I was reading through some of the fragrances up there. And then they have a Black Friday sale where it's 25% off everything. So everything on the site will be 25% off come Friday. But right now, they got 40% off on some bangers. Yes, sir, my guy. For sure. Mr. Noda says, I got the Discovery set and it's worth it. Thanks for game. Yeah, big facts. Big facts, man. And that's the thing, like the Discovery set. Like, y'all, you get 5-10 mLs. Honestly, I don't know where else you get this. You get 5-10 mLs. 5. You technically could get the same fragrance 5 times and get a 50 ml for $50 right now. You do the math. Because we've been talking about bottles and stuff, right? So it's like, do you really need 100 ml? You need more than 10 ml. So you know what I'm saying? What's a safe? I forgot to turn the music back on. What's a safe medium? Like 30 to 50 ml is kind of a safe median, right? So fam, like if there's a fragrance that you really, really rocking with, you can go to Yeoman Leo, YOMLAYL.com. You know what I'm saying? Go to YOMLAYL.com. Click on the menu, go to discovery set, and you get to choose 5 10 ml fragrances for $50. So like, say if I really like their version of French Defense. As a matter of fact, hold on, I'm talking about them. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'm gonna make it plain for y'all. I ain't got no code. I ain't got no affiliate. Y'all already know my disclaimer. I like what I like. I love what I love. And I buy what I buy. Now, if you want to argue about something, argue with yourself. All right. I hadn't really planned to talk about this, but let's just talk about it. So if you're interested in the discovery set, it's going to come in something like this. If you follow me on my channel, you've seen me post several videos, all right? Because some of y'all think I'm capping. You get 5 10 mLs, bro. 5 of them things. 5 of them things. So this is the first discovery set I got. So I got Regency Oud, which is a play on Creed's Royal Oud. Blue Spell, which is Ex Nihilo Blue Talisman. Orient Oud, which is MFK's Oud Satin Mood. Basic Instinct, which is Mind Games French Defense. And Breaking Bad, which is Crazy Work, which is Herod. So what I ended up getting a full bottle of was Herod. First of all, that bottle is beautiful. So this is their Breaking Bad, which is based on Parfums de Marley Herod. This gets a 9.1 out of 10. Like, all of their fragrances get 9s from me. I haven't tried anything yet that's less than a 9. If we talking 9 out of 10, they getting a 90. That's baseline. Straight 40% oil concentration as far as DNA, spot on. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes, y'all know me, I'm high on NAZAR. And not just because Terrence is my brother, not just because I live down the street from the store or whatever, but it's like, no, I appreciate great quality. That's why I'm high on Argos right now. You know what I'm saying? So you can kind of tell what I'm high on because those are the things I'm posting about. What have I posted about a lot? I've been going through the discovery sets. I posted Argos. And then with Argos, okay, we jump up to actually get the bottle. Same thing with NAZAR. Same thing with Yom and Leo. All right? Here's the other joint I like. I talked about this on the last live stream. Video coming this week. But this is their Gotham Night, which is their, first of all, this bottle is beautiful. Which is nothing in the back, but it just makes the juice. This bottle is heavy, man. Which is their version of Bond and Manon New York Nights. All right. And then Job, this is the Lamar joint. I got a 30 ml of this. All right. I don't even remember the name. But trust me, it's good. And then Sally, you just talked about liquid brewing, right? All to here. Now I know somebody gonna ask me, is it better than liquid brewing? It's way more refined, I'm gonna tell you that much. It don't have the boom that liquid brewing does, which actually makes sense, but it's a lot more refined. And so you get closer to the quality from that. Let me get back to the chat. Tom Ford Noir Extreme Parfum. Are you asking? Somebody talking about these are all, see what I'm saying? Hey, and all of y'all that's got a wrench, I appreciate you, man. Knock these mugs out the chat. What fragrance are you wearing for Thanksgiving family dinner? Hey, Eric, that's a good question, man. I know that's a question that's been floating around the community a lot. I think I posted. Okay, you'll see the video tomorrow. This right now is on the list from Fragrance World. We have Vanilla So Sweet. Now, y'all tell me in the chat, what does that bottle look like? What is this? Now, one thing Fragrance World and Paris Corner are good for doing that they got to stop doing, that Mason Alhambra used to get in trouble for. They used to rip the mess off of people's bottles. Tell me what this looks like. This bottle is an exact replica of what brand? And what they say this is cloning is not what they're cloning. So you should, if you go to my channel, if you go under my fragrance review playlist, you should already see that one set to premiere tomorrow at 1. So y'all check that out. Check that out. Is Carolina Herrera tobacco clone any good, or is there a better? I don't know. I don't know of a Carolina Herrera tobacco clone, so I can't speak to that. I got Chillax, which is the clone to Pacific Chill, and it's spot on. Yeah, fam. Yeah. So I might load up on some spring and summer stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now that it's on sale. Gentle Fluidity Silver come off floral or soapy clean? It comes off more soapy clean. Juniper berry is what you really need to know. It comes off, to me, on my skin, not as floral. There's a floral nuance there, but I get more of this fresh, clean, bright, fruity from the juniper berry standpoint. Juniper berry gives this very, like, to me, this is how I would want a hospital to smell, which is why I said in the video, and I think I talked about, and maybe I don't know if I talked about it in the short, but I think I talked about it when I went live the last time, and maybe this is actually on the video I just recorded, the actual full fragrance review, because I don't remember who I talked to this about. If I worked in the medical field, that's something I would rock. If I was a judge, that's something if I need something that's clean, something to wear to work that's not abrasive, that's not offensive at all, that's gonna just do the job, that DNA, that Gentle Fluidity Silver DNA, it just works, man. It just works. Yeah, Yeoman Leo is great. Yeoman Leo French Defense, any good? Yes. I like it. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all know how I've been talking about I want a full bottle of French Defense. I still do, but I'm trying to be smart and make wise decisions. You know what I'm saying? But still, I'll probably end up getting it because it'll probably be my gift to myself for, you know, working hard this year. The way the numbers are looking right now, I should probably hit 6,000 subs, and I have not forgotten about this 5,000 sub giveaway. But I should probably hit 6,000 subs somewhere, if I'm lucky, before the month is out. So we got 5 days, but somewhere probably around December, most likely before Christmas. You know what I'm saying? And so y'all, we did work this year, you know, so yeah, I probably reward myself, you know, with that. So I'm still thinking about that. But in the meantime, I do have a full bottle on the way. Oh, we got somebody watching from Chile. Already had the DR speak up. Chile, we international. Fat Boy family is all over the world, man. I appreciate y'all. Haramain Amber Oud Tobacco Edition, Paris Corner, Amir Vu Elegant. Okay, cool. Hey, I got Vu Elegante, and I didn't know that was a whatchamacallit. Vintage Radio. That's that splat. BR540 layering combo besides Aventus. Anything with cherry. So I got this joint from NAZAR. It's unreleased. It's called Cherry Cocktail. So anything you have with cherry goes, yo, I promise to you I did so much damage at work when I wore that. I lied to you not. The whole room stopped. One of the girls I worked with was like, Walt, you smell rich. She was like, because she has BR540. She was like, I'm smelling BR540, but I've never, like, that's a different version. I was like, that's a Fat Boy layer. It's got this joint called Cherry Cocktail under the boot. Nice, warm, boozy cherry, man. Woo! Crazy work. When that joint come out, it's all over. It's over. It's over. I'm trying to tell you, it's over. Yeah, they trolling, man. It's you know, that's why I ain't gonna be up here long tonight. Cara, what's good with you? Hope all is well. Long time no see. So I made a blind buy because I ran out of Clive Christian Blonde Amber, so I decided to try La Ree Golden Amber to myself. Yo, so thank you for telling me that. Thank you for telling me that because I've been looking at that. So I appreciate that. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna purchase it tonight, Onyx. Thank you. I've been meaning to ask that question, yo, because I'm a fan. I know a lot of people think Blonde Amber is kind of overhyped. I think it is over. First of all, I don't think anything. I think fragrances cost too much. I think people getting over. I do not believe, and I keep forgetting to turn this music back on when this ad come on. I do not believe that you should. I do not believe that fragrances should be as much as car payments. I don't care. People, I don't care how offended you get about clones and the artistry and people work hard. Bull crap. It's 2024, 2025. It might be 5 perfumers in the world, and they probably all independent niche perfumers that are actually out here handcrafting fragrances. 95% of perfumery today is done by computer. This is why Lattafa can put out fragrances at the rate they're putting them out. This is why clones have been able to get so close. It's called gas chromatography. You can literally take a fragrance, send it off to a distributor, a mass distributor, replicator, duplicator, whatever you want to call it. They run it through the computer. It tells you everything that's in it. Now, you might not be able to source the same ingredients, which is where you get the separation. And then it goes into mass production. So I don't understand why people get offended at clones. Like I said, I said I'm not gonna have to keep having this conversation, but I just brought it up because it's like, why are you getting mad at something that they're not even doing? If you wanted to have this conversation 5 or 10 years ago, okay, that's different. Nobody's doing that anymore. Come on, man. Like, let's be real. There are a few, but let's be real. Let's be real. You know how? Because everybody ain't on the same wavelength where stuff is out here smelling like one another. Come on, fam. It's too many ingredients, too many combinations. So you telling me all of the top brands are putting out fragrances and you be like, I feel like I've smelled that before. Hey, tell me what's the last thing that you smelled that didn't smell like anything on the market? Anything. Like there is, you can't draw a line from it to anything. I'm talking no nuance. I'm talking nothing. Like it's completely like, nah, not something that you don't know exists, but like real talk. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so people, you know, I've seen people get upset about certain things because I'd be like, fragrance does cost a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? And are some fragrances worth it? You know, worth is in the eye of the beholder. Worth is subjective because what's worth it to me may not be worth it to you. You know, so that's the one thing we love about fragrance and the fragrance community and fragcomm is that it's subjective. You know, but sometimes I'd be like, we be too emotional. We be, and a lot of times it ain't the people that's in fragcomm, it's the consumers. It's the consumers. It's the consumers. Money Bags, what's good with you, man? What's good with you, my guy? Hope all is well. Dame. Second Soul, for me, it doesn't smell like nothing. I agree. Yup. Facts, label and marketing. I Trust Your Nose, Gentle Fluidity Silver versus Prada L'Homme, 2 different fragrances. Iris versus Juniper Berries. It's not the same thing. They both do the same thing as far as you can wear them in the same places. The same type of person is probably going to wear them. You're probably going to wear them in the same scenarios. But Prada L'Homme, you're gonna go more. Prada L'Homme, you're probably gonna go more iris. Gentle Fluidity Silver, so you got more iris and powder. Gentle Fluidity Silver is juniper berries and florals. Both of them are fresh, clean fragrances. If I had to pick one, I have both. I have both. I have both. I have both. I don't know. I don't think it's redundant. They kind of accomplish the same thing, but they smell different. And I'm wondering, would that be a good layering combination? What y'all think? Do y'all think that would be crazy layering, like Gentle Fluidity Silver and Prada L'Homme, or do you think that'd be a headache too much? Yeah, they gotta be a trick that Lattafa found out. Yeah, it ain't no trick. Everybody's doing it. It ain't just them. Creed is doing it. Parfums de Marley is doing it. All the designers, Chanel is doing it. Everybody is doing it. Everybody ain't got caught because people source their ingredients differently, and everybody doesn't put out music every single week. Remember, I always talk about the correlation between fragrance and music. Lattafa right now has flooded. Lattafa is Drake. Okay? Lattafa is Drake. And I'm being prophetic when I say that. Lattafa is Drake. Now, Lattafa is so big that I don't think they will, quote unquote, ever have a downfall. But let's be honest. The only people who don't have Lattafa fatigue right now are women. Because y'all, women will buy 3 or 4 bottles of the same thing. And then you're going to layer it with 10 body butters. And I'm saying that as shade, that's real talk. But tell me you don't have Lattafa fatigue. You'd be like, dang, bro, they coming out with another one? We ain't get to enjoy the last one. Which is why you got to be smart and not be so pressed to buy every one. Just like somebody commented, I think somebody commented on my video today, and they were talking about how every influencer has, or all the reviewers have Afnan Supremacy Collector's Edition. I'm gonna be honest with you. I only know of 2 people that got sent that bottle. And I know Dedrick, well, let me say one. Dedrick said it in his video. I'm going to just say that. I don't want to speculate. I'm pretty sure somebody else got sent a bottle. But here's the reason I bring that up. That's not to throw shade at him or anything like that, because that's my brother. A lot of people bought Supremacy Collector's Edition. This was not some mind game situation where they just sent out bottles and was like, y'all have at it. And I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I'm not clamoring for a free bottle, but I ain't gonna complain about you gonna send me a Mentor and Prodigy. Why am I gonna complain? You think I'm gonna complain? You think I'm gonna get mad because you talking junk about me getting a free bottle? Now here's the thing. Y'all know me well enough to know I'm like, just because you send it to me don't mean I'm gonna hype it up. I probably, with all due respect, I don't know if they're watching this or not. I just keep it 100. I may never get another bottle from Mason Daba. Because I told the truth. It ain't all that. It ain't worth $210. It ain't. I appreciate it. Thank you. I got a Christmas party coming up. I'm going to wear it. Literally, it will only get worn in December. $210? No. And I put that in the email and the message. I will show it to you. So I highly doubt I get another bottle from them. But here's the thing. I will show you the message when they reached out. I told them up front. This is my disclaimer. These are my stipulations. I have built a reputation of integrity with my audience. I'm not, 2 things I'm not gonna lie about: food and fragrance. And again, fragrance is subjective. That's like I said in my video today about the Supremacy Collector's Edition. All of y'all that's out here, and I'm glad Sally is watching this because I said I was gonna call these people out on his video. All these people out here talking about this is absolute Aventus, stop the cap. It is not. Are there some nuances there? Yeah, but stop the cap. It is not. I'm gonna tell you how I know it's not. Because it takes 15 to 20 minutes to get through the full experience of that fragrance. And in the 15 to 20 minutes for that thing to stop changing, you'll be like, there's some nuances here and there, but this cannot compete with Club Day Nuit pre-show. So again, I don't accuse people of, listen, I'm a truth teller. Fragrance is subjective, but y'all know I tell the truth. I tell the truth. Thank you. I don't know why people keep pushing this narrative. What is the best cheap fragrance you have? All of them. I'm not being funny new when I say that. Cheap is subjective. I mean, off the top of my head, I'm gonna just say Liquid Broom right now. Liquid Broom. Pineapple up top ain't Aventus, people. Ross said that. Ross was like, people gotta chill just because they see pineapple in something. They be like, oh my God, that's Aventus. And like, if you watch the video I did today where I do the comparison, I'm like, yo, is Aventus there? Yes. Is it absolute Aventus? No. You can't sit here and tell me this is absolute Aventus with no nutmeg, no clove, no ginger, no citron, no cardamom. How do you replicate spice with no spice? You tell me what kind of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone concoction you can put together where you replicate spice with no spice and get the same thing. I'm like, bro, y'all, I'm tripping. Y'all die on that sword. And I'm just saying, fragrance is subjective, but this is not it. This is not it. And just because Fragrantica say it, don't mean I'm going to go with it. That's another thing. I know people hate me this week. But, y'all, Lattafa has $1 trillion marketing budget. The one thing we know about Lattafa, they not going to pump fake on a fragrance. So this Bade Al Oud Insight, this blue insight that's going around is fake. It's a concept. There is a guy on Reddit. He's done this. I know I've seen this. Is the third time I've seen him done this year. He basically puts these concepts together. He takes the same format in Fragrantica, because y'all already know you can literally just Photoshop and put your own quote unquote listing together, and it makes it look like it's real. And everybody running around talking about Lattafa got a new fragrance coming out. No, they don't. Lattafa is too big of a machine to leak fragrances. I know the correlation between fragrance and music. They're not leaking fragrances. The machine is too big. They're not leaking fragrances. They take pride out of them videos they be putting out on social. They're not gonna leak that. And just because you put out a concept don't mean they gonna go with it. Now that's not hate, that's not shade to nobody, whatever. I'm just telling you, Lattafa's not leaking no fragrances. So it's dope conversation. They'd be like, yo, this would be dope. And anybody that's got any type of pull with the company, they'd be like, yo, y'all should do this. Now, do I think they see these things? I think those people that have those direct relationships with Lattafa, if they talked about it, I think they would get noticed. But you know, who knows who that is? Okay, so this is crazy because I just talked about this in another video. I don't know how they do it, but I do know that Alhambra Malachite smells like mango and there's no mango in it. The funniest thing ever is when I saw somebody that talked about the mango note in Malachite, and I was like, you know, there's no mango in it, right? So there are certain notes, especially with fruit, combinations that you can put together to create a certain type of smell. Just like black currant, apple, and bergamot gives you like a pineapple feel. But you can't fake spice. That's different. When it comes to herbs and spices, it's herbs and spices. You can't fake that. And all of the things listed in that absolute DNA, they have spicy nuances. So what else nothing that's in the collector's edition is possible of even giving you hints of that. So that's why I'm still like, if you look at the note breakdown, I don't even know where y'all are getting this from. I said, maybe you get it off the top, but then it works for, not to say clickbait. It works for, thumbnail purposes, title purposes. I put absolute even in my title. But just so I can make sure people understand, it's like, nah, they blow. Is this really, Absolute Aventus, or are they blowing smoke? Because Absolute Aventus has a spicy, a spice and a smoky nature to it that the collector's edition does not. Now, don't get me wrong. The collector's edition is crazy work. It is great juice. So, Cara, to your point, I don't know who said they didn't like it. People may be bored of it, but it's still good juice. Is it better than Not Only Intense? I can't say it's better. To me, it's a 1A, 1B, because this is more focused on the pineapple and the fruit aspect, and I get a little bit fresher take, versus Not Only Intense is more focused on the moss and the earthy batches of Aventus. So that's my take on that. That's my take on that. At this rate, Lattafa gonna come out with another flanker already before. Yo, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's too quick. If Lattafa does a Blue Day Chanel elixir before Chanel does, they might, Joel, that would be crazy work. Do y'all really think Chanel is gonna come out with an elixir though? Like, I mean, I know somebody else asked about that. Either Ross mentioned that, or Dedrick mentioned that. I've heard somebody talk about if Chanel came out with it had to be Ross. If Chanel came out with a Blue Day Chanel elixir. Because I think their Super Lagera release was mid. At best. It won't worth the price. That's why I'm like, companies, even the top dogs is getting lazy. Macy's, Dior got reps everywhere in these big box retailers because they can't sell this Dior Sauvage Eau Forte. I'm kind of like Drake, Sue, and Kendrick, where, we got bots out here, because if you go look at Sephora, Ulta, and all of these sales, like, that Eau Forte is it's a bestseller. But I was like, that's because people bought it because of the hype. Kind of like Versace Eros Energy. Where it's like, it's not a bad scent. People just bought it because they were expecting Eros. But do y'all say how many times that thing was returned? Or most people just sell it private, and give it away. It's not a bad scent. It smells good. It's just not Eros. And I think Chanel did the same thing with Super Lagera. I'm like, okay, it's allure. There's nothing really more alluring about this. Like, it's cool. It's fine. It smells good, but y'all could have did something else. Like, when are people going to put out real flankers? What's the last real flanker to come out? As far as designer. Who put out the last real flanker in designer? Was it Sauvage Elixir? Was that the last real flanker? I think 1 Million Lucky might be one of the best flankers ever. Who put out, successful flanker? Like, when I say real flanker, I'm talking about like successful. Valentino got thousands of flankers. I think you can throw them in there. Oh, and another thing. Boss Bottled smells like trash. Hold on, which one is it? I gotta take it. Hold on. Y'all out here capping later. Y'all out here smell like milky wood. Pause. Boss Bottled Absolute smells like trash. Terrible. I'm like, what is going on with fragcomm, yo? And now that I'm ranting, I'm gonna talk about some fragrances, but y'all know this is why I love to go live. Now that I'm ranting, all of y'all that was on Sally post, I'm gonna get y'all because I gotta call y'all out. I gotta keep it 100. I don't know. I'm in a mood tonight. I gotta keep it 100. Sally, shout out to Sally, bro. Sally put out a video about liquid brewing, right? Checking out the hype, this, that, and the third. Everybody in the comments talking about some, it's pretty linear. Didn't think it was, it's all right. Really though? Really? Why? I'm just being fun. I'm being fun. Why do we code switch depending on whose channel we on? That's what I want to know. Why do we code switch? And I'm gonna tell you why I'm asking that question, because I did a live stream last week and I said this is the I didn't say this is the PR version, but I said this is such and I said this is such and such version. And it kind of led into this conversation of elevator pitch. I gave my elevator pitch. I'm like, no, I'm just me. I said, but for those of you that need an elevator pitch, this is my elevator pitch. This is who I am. This is what I do in literally like 10 seconds or less. But why do we got to give an elevator pitch? Because basically elevator pitching is code switching. Why we code switching in fragcomm? If you like something, just say you like it. If you don't like something, don't like it. Don't be on my channel or Dedrick's channel or Tazo's channel, you know what I'm saying, one way, and then you be on Ross's channel, Joel's channel, or Big Beard's channel, or Sally's channel, acting a totally different way. Y'all funny, yo. Y'all funny. Y'all funny. I see it a lot, but that's what I saw at Blake. I was like, now, I know some of y'all. I seen some of y'all rave about liquid broom. Y'all need to keep that same energy. Look, this is all in fun, all in jokes. So I don't want nobody to get offended. Because God knows, boy. Folks out here with fragrances, boy, cycle be on. Jesus. Let me get back to the chat. Liquid brewing is amazing, bro. I'm trying hard not to use it every day. LeBeau was one of the most disappointing purchases this year. I agree with that. Lattafa has does anybody have the new, what is it, Paradise Garden clone from Lattafa? Liquid broom for the price is damn near unbeatable to comparison to Alta here from what I've heard, especially after maturation. Facts. I prefer December Vanille. Mr. Mojo, I'm not mad at that. Onyx used Molecule, okay, and Broxton. Unk about it tonight. Let's torch Fragrance World Oja. Yo. So I got a 10 ml of Yeoman Leo's Ojan impression on the way, and I can't wait. And it's crazy to me because some of y'all look at videos and I'm a person, I go look at comments. I'm big on context. So when I watch a video that's interesting, I'll be like, did he really just say that? Let me go look at the comments and make sure I'm not tripping. Y'all don't look at the comments. Just like when I was trolling in my Armath video and everybody was like, it's pronounced Armath. I was like, bro, read the room. Everybody talking about with this Ojan joint, they like, you gotta let it sit. It's been sitting 2 months. Dame, you remember when we was talking about doing a swap with that joint? That was in the summertime. It's been 2 months since I got that joint and it still smell like garbage. Now, my boy, the Fragrance Show was like, his bottle is different. His bottle didn't look the same as mine. So there could be, I could have got a reformulated batch that was supposed to go in the trash and it just ended up in my bottle. But that ain't it. And I'm not big on cinnamon heavy fragrances anyway. But what y'all told me with Ojan is that Ojan, even though cinnamon is there, it's not cinnamon dominant. And a lot of people like Ojan. So my boy Ben, actually, I'm probably after I get back with the fam this weekend, I'm gonna get my hands on the bottle and we're gonna do a comparison once I get that Yeoman Leo joint in. But Fragrance World, as much as I've been rooting for them, they need to be smacked for that. Terrible. I think there's a reason that Maison Alhambra did not try to clone all of Parfum de Marly fragrances. They got to a point where they said, we not gonna go no further than this. And I think that's smart. I think know what your limitations are. Know what your limitations are. Know what your limitations are. Ian said, Boss Bottle Absolute better than Seraphim Blue. And man, you Ian, you on that. You crazy. Y'all, these folks is lying. Yo, y'all might like it. The junk smell like spoiled milky wood to me. I don't. Fragrance is subjective. I hate it. I was like, this is terrible. I've went to spray that. I've gone to Ulta and Sephora at Macy's to spray that junk on 3 separate occasions, hoping maybe different time, different place, different setting. I was like, I should have just got a sample. Like, let me wait till I get home. Because sometimes in a mall, in a fragrance store, when there are a lot of things going on, sometimes that can be a bad place to smell something. But you know, if you got a trained nose, you know if something is just, this is the setting or this is the substance. And in my opinion, I said what I said, trash. Throw it in the trash. To me, it's 10 times other things out there with that woody, that warm, woody DNA for this time of the year. No. That Boss Bottle. Now, Boss Bottle Elixir, I think I like better. I think I like every other Boss that I smelled. I think I like every other Boss Bottle except the Absolute. I was like, oh, this is horrible. Like, what do you, first of all, why is it 10 different versions? They acted like Armani went stronger with you. Like, y'all could have just came out with 2 or 3 of these. Why is it like 5 or 6 different of these joints, yo? And I'm just catching up on the chat. I'm catching up on the chat. All right. Ian, you be killing me with that doesn't even get cold in the Carolinas, bro. Chris Walker, what do you think? You just smelled Boss Bottle Absolute yesterday at Macy's. How you feel about it? Augusta might mix F9 9 p.m. with Amir Al Oud. Yo. So I'm going to say no to that only because F9 9 p.m. is not a mature vanilla. It is a playful vanilla. It's a bubblegum type of vanilla because you got that Invictus thing going on. It is a very bubblegumish, a very kiddish. It works. It smells amazing. But I think it will clash with the vanilla in Amir Al Oud Intense because it's smoky. I think you should choose, you want to choose something like, what's a vanilla that would be a good layer with that? You want to mix that with something like a tobacco. Like, do you have Paris Corner Charuto Tobacco Vanille, which is based on Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille? You want to do something like that. You want to go the opposite direction. Because that joint is already smoky, woody. And only, like, to me, I'm just mad they didn't put chestnut in it. Because video dropping this week specifically, why you bring it up on By the Fireplace from Mason Margiela. You want to go when you're late. So let's talk layering. Let's talk layering. Because people keep wanting me to put out this particular video. Let's talk layering. Yo, I got a layering combination for you. This would work. You may have missed this when I was talking about this earlier. Vanilla So Sweet. This is a boozy vanilla. This is it ain't bourbon vanilla, but it's cognac and vanilla. So there's amber. It's like a warm balsamic amber, type of vanilla. This would go well with something like Amir Al Oud. you playful vanillas, they kind of hard to mix. You know what you should mix? You know what you can mix that F9 9 PM with? You can mix that with something like BR5. If you got a BR540 clone that's based on the EDP, not the X straight, mix it with that. Like, I would mix F9 9 PM with something like this. Dumont Tresador Celestia. This is based on the EDP. Because you already, F9 is playful, sexy, seductive. It works. It's alluring. But it's not a luxury type of vanilla. You know what I'm saying? So you wanna mix it with something that's already got some playful, like cotton candy, bubblegumish type nuances in it. Yeah. Ian, I think Absolute is first place for me, but I'll confirm that once I walk down to the mailbox. Yeah, Club Black, that works. Yeah, you want to go the opposite direction. Is there any sweetness in that bottled parfum? Some people say it smell like Carlisle. I get that from what I smelled. I get that. Vanilla tobacco dupe of Tom Ford joint from Al Haramain is Hey, what is it called? What is it called? You talking about in the bottles that look like the Tom Ford bottles, the private label joints? Chris said it didn't blow me away. See? People talking about it might be the best designer release of the year. Bro. What? I don't accuse people of shilling. I hate that word. Because I get accused of it. But yo, sometimes I be wondering, I be like, I understand why people be upset. Cause I be like, what y'all smelling? It ain't, it's okay. Like, it's like, yo, can we be honest? Can we be honest? Can we be honest? Can we be honest? Cause y'all know when you come over here, it's different. It's different. It's different. And I remember, shout out to Jason. I don't know if you still watching. When Jason and Jims went live with Tazo, it's been about a month now, 3 weeks, a month. And they were kind of talking about this. Like, if we're not careful, we gonna find ourselves in the same place I was with cameras and lights and stuff. Stuff was getting real repetitive. This is why I don't like, so this is what, because you got to draw the line between being a fragrance consumer who just want to smell good. All you care, you just want a fragrance that works, that smells good. That's a consumer. That's who's driving the market. So I need y'all to understand, the fragrance industry don't care nothing about us as a whole. There are sectors that care about us, but we're not pushing the needle because we're a very small part of the internet. So fragrance consumers are what drives the market. That's why we keep seeing these companies come out with the same thing over and over and over, because the average consumer keeps buying it, because all they care about is smelling good. They don't care about the stuff we care about. They don't care about EDT, EDP. Well, a lot of them care about that more so now. They don't care about accords. They don't care about where you sourced it from. They don't care about, well, what it's going to smell like in 15 minutes. They just, does it smell good? Does it get me compliments? When I walk into work, because everybody pretty much goes to work for the most part, are people going to be like, oh my God, you smell amazing. That's the average consumer. Then you have fragrance enthusiasts, which is most of y'all that be in the comments of our videos. You done took your knowledge up a level. So you know the difference between cologne and toilette. You know what I'm saying? And eau de parfum and extrait and pure parfums. And you understand that. You're looking at things like, okay, you know, what kind of notes, you know, what does juniper berry smell like? What does bergamot smell like? You know what I'm saying? What does cardamom smell like? You know, you done got to that place. You know, when you're trying to figure out, okay, Yeah, I hint a little, you know, I get some ginger, you know what I'm saying? I get some olibanum. I get some oak moss. I do it. No, but real talk. Once you start to learn what particular notes, herbs, fragrances, fruits, whatever, once you learn what they smell like, you can start to pick apart fragrances. You know, I get a hint of patchouli in this. Now, here's what pisses me off, yo. It pisses me off people that get mad at us for doing it, but if I was doing a food review, you wouldn't have a problem with it. So in the same way that fragrance is just like music, it's just like food. It's the same thing. A master chef can start to pull out. Okay, I get the onion, I get the garlic, you know what I'm saying? I get the ginger, I get the zest, I get the what else do we cook with? I'm drawing a blank. You get the salt, you get the pepper, you get the cilantro, you know, you get the what's another spice, you know, and don't you say paprika, because paprika is for coloring, not for flavor. So y'all, you better not embarrass yourself and say that. I get, is this celery or celery seed? So people don't have a problem with people doing that when it comes to food, but for whatever reason, they have a problem with us being like, I smell patchouli. Because now they have equated fragrance reviewers to sneaker reviewers. So when you see these people trying to detect fakes, yeah, the midsole doesn't smell like the original. So it's a fake. This is a replica. Yeah, dog, this don't smell good because the original got a certain smell to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Boy, you have to be out of your mind to put yourself out here on the internet for criticism, yo. You got to be out your mind, yo, to have the gut. This is why a lot of times I laugh or I do respond to people, because I be like, yo, if you not gonna do what I do, you can't speak on me, yo. You can't speak. Now you can. I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but if you don't do what we do, man, take pride in what you do. If you got the guts to get on this camera, to get on this microphone and give your opinion that is totally subjective to you, and sometimes it's impossible to give context for, so you're going to be ridiculed 99% of the time for your opinion, no matter how educated it is. Because why trust my opinion less than you trust gent sense? I'm not comparing. We just talking. That's what I tell y'all, man. I don't go live just to sit here and talk about fragrance all day, all night. I ain't talked about none of these yet. Like I want to chop it up. I want to talk. I don't want to sit here and talk about all the new Lattafas that are coming out. Oh my God. No shade to nobody. No shade. I'm just talking about what we do over here. I get a hint of patchouli. And the only reason patchouli is sticking out because it's a dude on TikTok that was talking about that. But I'm like, you're a fragrance reviewer. You're a fragrance reviewer, so it's like you're cracking on fragrance reviewers, but you're a fragrance reviewer. People that are funny to me, people that cry about other people getting free bottles, people that cry about other people having affiliate links, people that cry about people having large followings. Like, now, I don't like people being afraid to tell the truth about a fragrance if it's not that good, because you might be afraid that you might not like you might not get, you know, like, you know, there's a fine line between trashing a fragrance and then being like, respectfully, this ain't it. I wouldn't buy it. And that's no disrespect to them. It might just be this particular fragrance. It might be this particular day that I'm wearing it. That's why a lot of times with first impressions, I really try to do decants, and I don't try to do full reviews with fragrances that I have not had at least one full wearing. And now I'm more so to the point, I want to get multiple wearings before I do a review. This is how, because what happens is you get accused. Somebody said this, talk about, well, you only talk about what you like. Duh. Because if I don't like it, I'm probably not going to talk about it unless it's something that really irks my nerves, like this Ojan clone from Fragrance World. Or it's a big topic in the community and I just want to put my 2 cents in it. So yeah. Cameron G, I smelled a lot of Manceras at counter and they seemed too synthetic, wasn't feeling. Woo. Okay, Cameron, that's my favorite line. Respect. Mancera can get accused of coming off as synthetic. But I think if you're somebody who's trying to get into niche, Manera to me is the best entry-level niche that you can get into. I think Manera does have some great quality fragrances. I would encourage you to get samples and then experiment away from the counter just to see if you get the same result. Because if you smelt Manera at the counter, they were probably right beside Montal. Because Manera and Montal are sister brands. They have the same perfumer. Manera was created based off of his daughter. So yeah. I'm going back through the chat. Dedrick, what's good? Yeah, y'all know me. I'm gonna keep it 100. Yeah, smell good. Yeah, Manera is, to me, if you're looking for entry, because price and selection, there are numerous places to get in. I think the only thing that was missing, and that's still technically kind of missing from Manera's arsenal, is a true freshie, like a true blue fragrance. I think like with Eternal Wood, I think with Cosmic Pepper, they attempted that, but I think they still don't have a true, and correct me if I'm wrong, those of you that are Manera fans like I am, I have not come across like a true blue from them, like a real true blue. I have not come across, like, I think they tried to do it with Eternal Wood. I think they tried to say, this is our Blue de Chanel. This is our Dylan Blue. You know what I'm saying? But I have not come across a true blue from them or a really fresh take. Manera fragrances are typically very dense. Typically very dense, you know. Aqua Wood is kind of, yeah, it's like that. Like I said, they got some things that are close, and I love all of those. Yeah, Cosmic Pepper is my joint. Like, so I'm gonna tell you what I layer Cosmic Pepper with, Sally. Jimmy Choo, man. So I can get more of the pepper, because you know Jimmy Choo don't last but 5 minutes. But I love the DNA, but it don't last but 5 minutes. But the black pepper and the pink pepper in that, I think when I layer that with Cosmic, I put it on top so it can kind of sit on some oil already, so it doesn't just disappear over that. But Cosmic Pepper is like, it's paprika. It's paprika. It's paprika. What's going on, Frozen Roses from the Arctic Circle? Yeah, aqua wood. And I see a lot of people saying that I would, yeah, like Jason said, he said the Iode blue is sheets. Would you say that Assad is a heavy fragrance? Which one? The original? The original? Yeah, because Cosmic Pepper doesn't have pepper. It's like Cosmic Paprika. Like that pepper is there for color, not flavor, but I still love it. Thoughts on Assad Zanzibar? Very expensive suntan lotion. Yeah, Vetiver Sexual is amazing. Amazing. One of the best vetivers out there. Amazing. Fendi TV, whoo, y'all better tell them. Yeah, they don't have like, they have things that play around that blue, but that's why when I first came across silver blue, I was excited. And then I was like, dang, y'all pulled the Bond number 9 on me. This is caramel. Y'all just said we gonna put this in a blue bottle. I don't know what the correlation is between caramel and blue, because I would have never expected New York Nights to be like it, but it's super colorful. You know what I'm saying? So kind of that same thing. Yeah, Jason, look, I'm gonna let Jason stand on his square on that. I'm not gonna argue. Like, is it one of my favorites? It's not something I reach for all the time, but yeah, Zanzibar is expensive suntan lotion. I think it was a flop. People wanted it to get the same hype that the OG Assad did, and it did not. It did not. He's smelling like Aqua Boogie in here, Players Club. No, it smells amazing, fam. It smells amazing. It smells amazing. Not many niche houses have a blue. If they do, facts. I agree with that, Sally. I agree with that. And that kind of makes sense, because the thing is with niche is kind of, even though I'm not the niche guy, I've really dove in, like let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all right now, it's gonna be a lot of niche content on the channel in 2025. We still gonna do a lot of clone content. Y'all know I'm not the big designer guy. I'm not the big designer guy. I think designers are boring. So you're gonna see me talk about designers here and there. I think designers are played out. I think they're overrated. I think they're overpriced. I think they're lazy. I think they're boring. If you want to know how I feel about designers, there you go. I have the designers that I like. But as a quote-unquote industry, designer fragrances are boring because they're getting lazy and nobody has done anything that's worth. And for me, that's for me in my house. That's for me in my house. There's some things out there that I love. Love what you love, like what you like, buy what you buy. But for me, so if you see me talk about a designer, I really liked it. I liked it. But yeah, niche is, I got a list and I'm all in. I'm like, first of all, I got so many samples and discovery sets that I have not touched yet. So this Wednesday playlist about to get bumped up. We're gonna have to double up, because I could literally talk about a different fragrance for 52 weeks next year and still not get anywhere through this discovery or haul or whatever. So some of these I'm gonna have to like go through the set in an entire. I just don't like to do that, because I personally like to live with a fragrance. Now, if I'm like, I love the way y'all do it. Like some of y'all, when y'all do collaborations and different things like that, and y'all will go through a whatchamacallit, I think that's dope. I just ain't at that point yet where I like to live with a particular fragrance. I don't want to jump to the next thing. This is why Lattafa, I be like, Lattafa is Drake. Y'all, going back to what I said earlier, because I didn't give context to that. Y'all remember how Drake would drop an album and the entire album would be radio singles. Now, Drake is suing Universal Music Group, accusing them of basically doing unethical practices to boost Not Like Us. Crazy work. Now, I'm not saying Lattafa is going to do that. I'm just saying we kind of got some fatigue. No, I don't disrespect Drake. Drake disrespected himself. A lawsuit, fam. And I was like, this got to be fake. This got to be fake. This got to be fake. Bro, Chico, Razor sent that to me. I was like, this got to be fake, fam. This got to be fake, bro. This got to be fake. This got to be fake. Thoughts on Amore Cafe? Amazing. That's that supply. Bro said I got more samples than Kanye West. Dutch, what's good with you, fam? Yeah, man. Yeah, smells definitely balancing between niche and dupes. Yeah, bro, like, yes, bro, this man is suing. I'm like, why? Like, I really hope this man put out a statement tomorrow and say he got hacked. His lawyers did that without his knowledge. That's crazy. That's a first. I was talking about Lattafa aside, would you say it's a heavy fragrance? Yeah, because it's based on Dior Sauvage Elixir. If you're talking about the OG, the black one. So I would say it's dense. Like, I'm trying to figure out, because some people describe heavy different when it comes to fragrance. Like, so there's a level of density to it where it comes off not pungent, but strong. That's a very mature, strong DNA. So if that's what you mean by heavy, then yes. It's not like a vanilla fragrance though. Like vanillas, there are some vanillas out there that can be very heavy. Like they weigh you down because it's a lot of just stuff in the base. It's not like that, if that's what you mean. The dupes be the most exciting low-key niche fragrances are goated, but the fact that you gotta drop big ass, yeah. That's why when you have people, again, let's take Yeoman Leo for example. When you put out things like this, which is their version of Hear It. When you put out things like this, which is their version of Lamar. You know what I'm saying? When you putting out things like that, it's number one, it's gonna save you money, and number two, it gives you an appreciation for niche companies that are doing their thing. Because, like, prime example, Paris Corner Rafaq was a great example of that. A lot of people got a chance. I was of that L too. You got a chance to smell Rafaq, whatever you want to call it. Tomato, potato. You got a chance to smell that before you may have gotten a chance to smell Baby Cat. And it's like, yo, if this is that good, this has to be good. And most of the times that's the case. Yeah, the lawsuit, that is crazy work, fam. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, fam. I don't even know. I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you what. Drake is not stupid. Drake might be a sore loser, but Drake is not stupid. And if they can prove, boy, y'all, it's going to get ugly. Because let's be real. Let's keep it a buck, because everything is digital now. So when CDs were still converting over to MP3s, before iTunes really kind of took over the world and people still sold CDs in stores, a lot of people got accused of that. Shoot, YouTubers get accused of that. Basically manufacturing views. This is why when you look at your analytics now, it tells you how many unique viewers you got. So basically, how many unique viewers means the individual person that watched it. Not how many times they watched it, but how many people act, because your views are not a true measure of, because some people watch the same video multiple times or they click on it multiple times. So impressions look great, views look great. But for those of us who are creators, if you really are integral about your craft and you want to make sure that you're really putting in that work and that you care about whether I'm really reaching people or not, you go look at your unique viewers. You go look at that. So it's not, is it weak? It seems weak right now. But if it come out that it's true, then what? Because it is something that exists and it has existed. Like, what was Jay-Z's album that came out with the release? He partnered with Samsung. People accuse Jay-Z of the same thing. Manufacturing sales. So it's a way to make the numbers look inflated, to make them look really more than what they are. It is a real thing. Is it weak? Yes. The fact that he was sued. But to me, you only sue based on not a whim. You know something that we don't know. I just can't see. Now, here's the thing. I don't think Kendrick may have any knowledge of that. That's what I think could suck. I don't think Kendrick is not that kind of guy. But the label could have done it. Now, I don't think so, because the whole world was bumping that junk. So I don't even know how you even, the world was bumping, not like, that's crazy. Yeah, Magna Carta, which was trash. My wife got her mom to track down a bottle of Baby Cat while she was on vacation in Europe. Surprised me with, wow. What did you get your wife and your mama? Chris, I don't know if you got kids, but I hope that Mother's Day gift was something serious. I hope it was something serious. This man said dupes are the gateway drugs of fragcomm. I can see that. Universal has did a makeover of staff and they aiming towards tech more than actual music. Facts. Niche is also good for their high quality though. That's why they only do one thing. They do one thing and do it good. Yep. I think Danae is cool. Card Danae Adonis. Okay. Invictus Parfum. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know. Ian, they in this format because I stream like this. And I'm just going through the chat, y'all. Dave-O. Maybe he didn't hear me. Paris Corner Rifakat, fam. Rifakat is how I say it. Agreed, Dutch. Agreed. 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 What fragrances do you think dupes can't replicate or get replaced? You can dupe anything. 95% of fragrances today are made based on computer, not perfumer. You can dupe anything. There is nothing that I'm going to tell you and listen to me when I say what I'm getting ready to say. Because Manera red tobacco gives you, it's not a clone, it's not a dupe. But what does it smell similar to? Y'all tell me that in the chat. It's a particular line we done mentioned tonight. What does it smell like? What does it smell similar to? There's a DNA there. Red tobacco and red tobacco intense have nuances of what house have we discussed tonight? Ian, am I a Cowboys fan? No. No. Thank you, Roy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I will not sit here and say that Argos cloned Manera. I will not sit here and say that Manera cloned Argos. Because I'm pretty sure red tobacco came out before like Sacred Flame, those different types. But the makeup, now here's the thing. Red tobacco does not take you on a journey. This is why I say they're not clones. And this is to my point of you can basically dupe anything. But what separates perfumers and companies from one another is their ability to thank you Spotify for the ad. Their ability to take you on a journey. Sacred Flame takes you on a journey. Triumph of Bacchus takes you on a journey. DNA takes you on a journey. All of their fragrances take you on a journey. Now they do got some that kind of smell similar where you be like, okay. But they take you on a journey. Like to me, Triumph of Bacchus is the day party. Sacred Flame is the date night. You can go either way or you can have both. I don't think it's redundant, but there are several nuances that we be like, okay. But when you spray Manera, and if you don't have that, you can get Pandora scents. Paris Corner Pandora scents. They're red tobacco root, whatever it's called. It looks just like the Manera bottle, like literally. It's a complete. I told y'all, Paris Corner and Fragrance World be snatching bottles. Just like this bottle I asked y'all about earlier. This is a Guerlain bottle. That is a Guerlain bottle with Fragrance World on it. It has Argos nuances. Yeah, that red tobacco is a nose bully. It'll kill you. It'll kill you. Facts, Harold. Facts. Carlisle, you can throw Carlisle in there too. But to me, I get more Argos nuance than Carlisle. But here's what I would say. It's more relative to Carlisle because it's more linear. And that Argos is much more refined, and I agree they perfected the formula. Boom. When I say transition, I mean like you know how with an Argos fragrance, it is constantly evolving. Like Argos is the reason Argos is Argos because even in their samples, the time and effort they put into telling a story, it literally takes you on a journey. I'm gonna tell you the best way to experience Argos if you never experienced it before. Definitely get the Discovery set. Like, what is this? This is Love Triumphs Over War. So to me, a nice sweet rose. Nice sweet rose fragrance. It's that Dirty 30. I told you I'm not doing a lot of 100 mils no more. Dirty 30. What you do is you spray this and then you look at the box or the sample or whatever and you read the story. God, somebody knows. Hey, question for the chat. Love Triumphs Over War or Oud Satin Mood? Which one? Which one you going with? But back to my point. I want you to answer that question. You spray it and then you read the story. And as you're reading the story behind that particular fragrance, then you watch how it evolves and it changes. I want y'all to answer that in the chat though. Love Triumphs Over War or Oud Satin Mood? Don't throw Zaharoff in there because I have not jumped on Zaharoff yet. So don't even nobody bring it up because I didn't ask that. Because I know they have some crazy rose fragrances, but don't bring it up right now because I ain't got it yet. It's on the list. It's like at the top of the list. It's at the top of the list. Y'all can see all that junk behind me. Yeah, but what you think? What you think? Somebody said it smelled like weed strains. Elijah Ray says that kind of pisses me off. These companies are making thousands profit. I mean, here's the thing. They're making these clone houses ain't hurting. Nobody out here is really hurting right now. Unless if you're an independent niche, you might be hurting. Okay, everybody's saying Oud Satin Mood. Okay. I just wanted to know. I just wanted to check the temperature. Okay. Yo, I ain't Argos. And not even saying that they're like the same. It's just that sexy, powdery rose nuance I get from both. And can I stand on my own square? I kind of like this one a little bit better. It comes off a little sweeter. Now, those of you that are saying Oud Satin Mood, have you smelled this? I'm not trying to convince you. I'm just asking, have you smelled it? Because there's a sweeter, nuanced, and when I say sweet, I'm not talking sugary sweet. There's a slight sweet fruit nuance to this that makes that powdery floral, that rose nature, it makes it pop. Pressure. I think they both amazing. I just wanted to check the temperature. I just wanted to see what kind of time y'all on. I'm just going back to the chat. Nautica Voyage takes you on a journey. That's funny, but yeah. Frag houses really better watch out because these cheaper houses are taking over. Harold, I'm not going to say taking over. They have their place. I think because, again, let's be real. Let's be honest. You're not going to see things change until you start seeing Lattafa commercials on TV. Like, if you're in fragcomm, you know about it. But here's the thing. Can I teach y'all something real quick? Can I get on my branding expert thing? People don't buy products. People buy people. So any of you, if you own your own business, if you're trying to sell anything, if you're trying to sell yourself, like as an influencer or a creator, Ramon, you know what road I'm getting ready to go down. People don't buy products. People buy people. People now, especially with internet shopping, y'all can't go in. You can't literally smell that right now. Now, you can go in the store and smell what I'm talking about. Right now, a lot of these Middle Easterns, a lot of these dupes, you may have to go to a flea market or you may have to go to like a beauty supply store in the hood somewhere to get your nose on this. You can go smell designers. You can go smell niche. But a lot of these Middle Eastern, these clones, these dupes, you have to trust me or whoever you watch. You have to see if your taste align with my taste, and you have to have bought some things off my recommendation, or you have to have a fragrance and hear me review it and be like, okay, yeah, he's not lying because I get the same. Even though fragrance is subjective, you can be like, yeah, nah, he's telling the truth. He knows what he's talking about. You're not buying the fragrance. You're buying me. You're buying my opinion. This is why reviewers, yo, Ramon, shout out to Razor Ramon, who says something so powerful in his AF9 9 p.m. Rebel video. He said a lot of times you got to remember who you're speaking to. I was so proud, man. I took a note. I was like, daggone, bro. You preaching to me. Because a lot of times we get caught up in making reviews for people that are in fragcomm, for other reviewers to see. Here's the truth. I don't even have, I'm on the road to 6K. I don't have 20-something thousand, 15,000, 100,000, 200, 300, 500,000. When you're making content at the rate that a lot of us are making content at, you honestly don't have a lot of time to watch other people's content and see what's going on. In your downtime, you may want to, but here's the thing. Like, I'm a YouTuber, but a lot of time in my downtime, I'm watching a podcast. So I'm probably watching Gil's Arena. I'm probably watching, Nightcap. I'm probably watching All the Smoke. I'm probably watching Stephen A's podcast. I'm probably watching Joe Budden's podcast. I'm watching a whole bunch of podcasts, sport podcasts, political or I'm watching some Harry Potter series, or I'm watching The Gang, or I'm watching a conspiracy theory documentary on Hulu, or I'm watching something about crime. SVU, me all day. That's in my free time. I don't want to spend all of my free time watching fragrance content. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to get oversaturated. And then you want to start forming opinions based on what other people say. You don't necessarily want to do that. I can appreciate that. I can respect the fact that I see Tazo say this. I see Selly say this. I see Ramon say this. I see Dedrick say this. I see Gent say this. I see Jims and Jason say it. Like, I respect that. All of y'all that out here in the community creating content. D4G can have his opinion. You know what I'm saying? John can have his opinion. Will can have his opinion. Kale Smells can have his opinion. Smell Goods. Yeah, like, everybody can have their opinion, and you can appreciate that. But when you get super busy creating content, what can happen is you start creating content for the people that you watch and not for the people that are watching you. So the dilemma with what I was saying earlier about you have fragrance, you have the fragrance industry, the fragrance consumer, the fragrance enthusiast, the fragrance reviewer, the fragrance influencer. Some of us have reached an influencer status where people are spending their money based on your word. And that's a lot of power for one man to be dictating what another man or woman is doing with their money. We done seen a lot of people hit a downfall for that. So he was saying, and I thought it was so powerful because, again, it puts back into focus. People don't buy products. People buy people. And so, again, you are relying on my expertise and the trust you have for me. Just like if you was to go buy something on Amazon, you go look at the reviews. Like, if I tell y'all about a shirt, I'm a big dude. I'm not talking to y'all that wear a medium, a small, and a large. If I'm doing a review on a particular clothes or something like that, I'm talking to my big and tall people. I'm talking to my triple XL folks, my 4XL people. No, I don't wear no 5XL. I ain't that big. Nah. I'm talking to them folks that used to wear Bugle Boy because you've been husky all your life. That's what I'm talking to. Like, you got to give things within context. So some things is kind of similar. The same thing happens with fragrance. You know what I'm saying? You know, so. Facts. Social proof is everything. Can you prove what it is that you're saying? So in fragcomm, a lot of people feel like a dent is social proof. So now I found myself doing this where I'd be like, yeah, this is my second bottle, not my first, because I know how some of y'all are. Like, and I have to train myself to be like, bro, it don't matter. Like, create the content. But that let me know I've been watching too much stuff because I hear the noise. And so it's not that fragrance reviewers don't want to support each other. Sometimes it's that, in order for me to stay pure and true to myself, I got 1,000 other things going on. So it's like, because there are some videos I used to watch every day, and then I'm the king of one thing about me, and y'all that know me, those that I rock with you can attest to this. If I get to comment on your video, I get to comment on it. But 90% of the time, 95, 99% of the time, I will like it, and then I will save it to my watch later playlist. And then sometimes when I'm chilling, I ain't got no work to do, or I'm under the weather, I'm feeling sick. Like tomorrow's going to be a rainy day. I got to work still, but if it's a slow day at work, I'm going to be chilling and working from the crib tomorrow. I might just lay in the bed, go to the watch later playlist, boom, hit play, and let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like, show love the Brooklyn way. And then sometimes I'm going to get a chance to comment. And some days I'm going to come back and comment later. And sometimes a comment can seem out of context. You know what I'm saying? Just like you can come back and comment on this live, but you don't understand the context of everything I was saying within the live, which is the same thing that happens when people clip certain things. It's like, no, you got to go back and see what the person was talking about. All right, I've been talking. It's almost 9 o'clock. So a couple of things I do want to mention. Go check your Burlingtons. These have started popping up. I told my crew about them. Y'all, you a red pill or a blue pill person? So this is 30 mils. I think this is 30. I think this might be 40. Good God, that's small. I can't even see that. Yeah, this is 40 mil. It's like Polo Blue Parfum. This is like $17, $18 at Burlington. The Polo Red joint actually came in a set. So you got the big bottle and then you got the small bottle. So you can keep one and gift it, or you can sell the other. This came up to like, at my Burlington, it was like 50 with tax. You know what I'm saying? Check that out. Y'all already seen the video, you know what I'm saying, talking about some that Varrock from Fragrance World. So this is a gentle fluidity silver clone. Definitely gets a 90 in my book. I'd say 89. I already talked about Yom and Leo. You know what I'm saying? This one y'all will see tomorrow. Again, Vanilla So Sweet. I couldn't believe what this ended up being. I was kind of shocked. I'm getting in some more Dumont Tressadors because, first of all, this bottle, this is one of the most fire presentations out there, fam. Like, my thing is, if you're going to be a clone company and you going to really go after niche style quality, I mean, at least, like, one thing I can say about Yom and Leo, the quality of the presentation, man. Look at that. Dumont. You got the Nitro line and the Beaumont, whatever that line is. But, like, this Tressador line, this bottle is crazy work, fam. All right. Video either this week or next week, again, about that Love Triumphs Over War. Like I said, that nice, sexy, powdery, fruity rose, man. I might need to get a big bottle of this because I'm going to wear that out. I picked up 2 doers. Somebody asked me specifically about a clone of Killian Smoking Hot. Y'all seen I put up the short of Killian Smoking Hot. You know, I got a chance to smell that when I was in Charlotte with Josh Elroy. And I want a full bottle. I got a decant. I want a full bottle. There's certain things I just like. A lot of people may not like it. I like it. I'm a fan. Just the same way I felt about Oda Ombre Leather from Tom Ford, I feel about this Smoking Hot. I really don't want to pay that money for it, though. I'm going to be honest. I really don't want to buy it. So I'm trying to catch somebody slipping in one of these fragrance groups. But in the meantime, I was like, okay, Dua got a clone. It's called Smoked Hotness. So you'll see this on the channel soon. I'm still living with this. I just got it the other day. Very syrupy. That's the only thing about this. It is not refined at all, which Dua can get in trouble for. Sometimes Dua does an amazing job, and then sometimes Dua. So if y'all know of another Smoking Hot, I'm about to ask somebody from Yeoman Leo, be like, hey, y'all working on this? Or can I put a request in? Can I ask somebody? Like, I need, if y'all, like, if Alexandria has a version of this, let me know. I'll buy it. Because this right here, anything to hold me off on spending, what, $220? Unless Killian is going to have a Black Friday sale. I haven't seen anything yet. But, y'all missing out. Hold on, I'm gonna come back to the chat in a second. But yeah, Smoked Hotness, again, is super. We was talking about heavy earlier. This is heavy. That apple, that juicy apple, it's there. Like the DNA is there, but it's soupy syrupy to me. And that's the only thing that's kind of turning me off right now. And then I also got this. I'm a little disappointed in. So I'm hoping this is a maceration issue. But Roman Green, which is a play on Valentino, my third favorite Valentino, Born in Roman Green Extravaganza. Right now, it kind of smells like Windex. Like it's there. It's like LED glass cleaner or something. Yeah, that's a headache. That's a headache. Last two for the night, and then I'm going to get ready to close out. This one is all the hype right now. If you're in Fragrance Junkies or Fragrance Marketplace, this one is going crazy right now. Shout out to Kel Smells, who was one of the first people I seen talk about it in our community. Midnight Hour, which is supposed to be because not, you can't even say a clone because it's got the same perfumer, same parent company, released the same year, same time as Mind Games. What is this? Mind Games. Ooh, Banana Republic, Midnight Hour. This is Mind Games. God, y'all not helping me. Supposed to be Mind Games. Blockade. Which is really their version of Aventus. This ain't it. I'm calling Cap again. This ain't it. Not to me. Because, and I'm going to tell you why. Whatever green leaf they put in here is nasty. I don't like it. And I haven't smelt Blockade. I got the Discovery set from Mind Games I'm getting ready to crack into soon. And I think Blockade is in there. I got to check and see. And smell good. You tell me if I'm wrong. See, Ramon says Blockade smells like God of Fire. That's what that is. See, and I'm not saying you. I don't get that per se, Ramon. Oh, you said Blockade, not this. Okay, Hez, what's good with you? Is Killian smoking hot worth it? How does it smell? Fam, it's worth it to me. It's like a sweet, it's like a sweet, like a candied, Granny Smith apple. But it's got tobacco in it. A nice tobacco fruity fragrance, man. Apple and vanilla, fam. Apple, tobacco, vanilla. Like there's some smoke in there. Yeah, this is blockade. Yeah, I love it. And it's because it's smoke, vanilla, tobacco, and then you got the juiciest, that sour, that green apple that cuts through all of it. I'm a fan. I just don't want to spend the money on it. I'm a fan. If I can find a way to get 30 mils for the right price, it ain't got to be in the bottle. I don't care about the bottle. Apple hookah. That's a little sweeter. That's a good way to put it. I like that smell though. It's a sour apple though. But yeah, this ain't it. I don't know what green leaf is in here, but this smells disgusting. It's one thing, and I'm mentioning Aventus because Blockade kind of has that thing going on. I don't get the God of Fire thing, Ramon, and I could be. Does Killian have a discovery set? That's a good question. What's up, Mr. Clark? Does Killian have a discovery? I'm looking right now, fam. Yeah, Sephora sells it. Is it one near me? It's $30. Hold on, fam. It's $30. Sephora sells it. I hate when you click on a, yeah, it's $30. But let me see what they have in it, because, you know, sometimes they are very particular. So they got, let me tell you what's in it. They got Princess, Love Don't Be Shy, Oh Fresh, Good Girls Gone Bad, and Angel Share. So it's some of their most popular joints. I don't know if you can go directly to Killian and make your own though. Something crawling on me. Okay, Killian does have a set. Okay, if you go directly to Killian. Yeah, so I'm guessing you can build a discovery set. You got to go to Killian's website, though, Ramon. Yeah, you can. So select your samples from the different olfactory families below. So yeah, you can go to Killian's website and put together a sample set. Yeah. Yeah. So Joel, it's supposed to be a whatchamacallit, it's not double vanille, it's the what is that word? It's supposed to be. And it ain't that. It ain't even close. Y'all watch my review tomorrow. When I say it ain't even close, it ain't even close. Spirituese, double vanille. Yeah, Spirituese, double vanille. I was like, what in the world? Yeah, bro. Ministry of Scent. Okay. Try smoky, mod fragrances. Okay. Okay, Ron, appreciate that. I'm actually favorite that. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. Yeah, bro. But yeah, this ain't it. Maybe it's me. I don't get the hype. I don't know. This smells that green leaf throws this fragrance in the trash. I'm mad I spent my money on it. If you want it, let me know. But this right here, Banana Republic 78 Vintage Green. Now, if you looking for a nice green fragrance that don't smell like a green leaf, can I tell y'all a secret? This is not imagination, but for the first 10 seconds, you'll be like, okay, Louis. And then it just gets green. Well, first of all, this is a big bottle. Yeah, this is 150 mLs. This is 150 mLs. This is solid, fam. This is solid. So if you like green fragrances, first of all, I'm a fan of, I like bottles like this. I like those cylindrical bottles that Manera does, and then I like bottles like this. Just nice, clean presentation with that nice heavy cap, that smoke charcoal color cap. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the atomizer, you know. Like Banana Republic is a cheap brand, but they do good stuff. But Vintage Green, this is imagination for 10 seconds. I lie to you not. For 10 seconds, this is imagination. 10 seconds. And then it's like, okay, it goes away. But it's like, to me, it's like you got them hints, nuances of imagination, and then it just goes green. But yeah, so that's what's coming on the channel. Gonna be talking about that. But yeah, man, it's 9:12. We've been rocking out for basically 2 hours and 12 minutes. So I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Man, let me say this. I'm grateful this holiday season, man. I'm thankful for y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, a lot of people go for that vintage green. Yeah, 150 mLs, fam. Yeah. Yeah, if you love green fragrances, fam, definitely check out that vintage green. I might wear that Thursday. This man said, stop it. What did I just say? I said for the first 10 seconds, it's imagination. Listening, they don't teach that in school no more, see. I didn't say it was imagination. I said for the first 10 seconds, literally, this comes off like imagination. Like the first 10 seconds. Have I tried Vintage Radio? Yes, it is a goated Lattafa fragrance. Appreciate it, Blaine. Yeah, I'm grateful for y'all, man. I'm thankful for y'all, man. Take time. And I understand the holidays. Y'all keep this in mind, man, as we are a community. We are a community, man. So that's why I'm so big on when you come in the chat, speak to somebody. Just say hello, even if you don't know them, if you don't follow their channel, if they don't have a channel, if it's just some random person, just say, hey. Just speak to them. Agreed. Just speak to them. Appreciate it, Harold. Absolutely. Yeah, man. Augustine, I'm around the 300 mark now. I'm around the 300 mark. But I'm not the person. I don't want to. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want a lot of bottles. If I'd probably, like, I've given away more than I've kept. I'll put it to you like that. Long before I got into fragcomm, I've given away a lot more than I kept. So I'm a giver. That's one of my love languages, you know. And so I like to give. My family gets everything I got. So here you go. That's why I say now I'm like, yo, like this right here, 150 mLs, I'm not going to wear all this. So guess who's going to get decanted this weekend when I go home? The fam. Like this will probably, at least 50 mLs of this will be gone. So by the time the next time you see me wearing this, you're going to be like, bro, how you put a dent in that so quick? The fam. You know what I'm saying? You should try Absolute Proud. Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm straight. All the once you try one, you try them all. It's cool. I've smelt them though, but yeah. But I'm thankful for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for a lot of things, but the holidays can be a weird time for people, especially if you've lost family members. You know, if your family is not so tight, there are a lot of people back home that have asked, like, can they come through the crib? Because my family, we do family different. Through all the fights, the fussing, the arguments, the pain, the turmoil, we have a big, like, Thanksgiving is a big deal. And everybody just be, I mean, people, they be like, bro, they got families and they still want to come through because they family don't do family the way we do family. But especially in fragcomm, man, I'm big on family. I'm big on fellowship. That's why I'm like, sometimes I just want to rock out in the chat. Sometimes I just want to talk about life. Sometimes it ain't about the fragrance. It's about how these notes, all of us, come together to create these accords and these nuances and these pockets that develop what we call fragcomm. We got some bad apples out there that just hate everything that the unity stands for. You know what I'm saying? You know, but it is what it is. Because in families, you got some people, yeah, they just, that's Cousin Joe. Joe just can't get right. I'm not talking about you, Joel. I'm talking about Cousin Joe. We all got a Pookie. We all got a Ray Ray. We all got a one of them that you be like, Lord have mercy, here they come. They be on that, they drama. You got, everybody got that auntie. Just drama. And fragcomm, we got some aunties too. They just men. I said what I said. But yeah, you know, and that's neither here or there. That's not about gender and sexuality. So don't nobody get offended. But that's about your attitude and your actions. But yeah, man, I appreciate every one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't be thankful for anything, just be thankful that you can breathe and you can see and you can hear me. Drop a 1 if you can hear me. Drop a 2 if you can see me. Drop a 3 if you can hear the music. Drop a 4 if you can't. The fact that you can respond to that, that's enough to be thankful for. Because there are going to be some people who have to eat at Golden Corral Thursday. There are going to be some people who have to eat at a soup kitchen. There are going to be some people who might not get to eat at all. There are going to be some people who wake up in a hospital. There are going to be some people who might not wake up. There are going to be some people who have no family, no home, no nothing. They might not even be in their right mind. So I know we talk. I know we argue. I know we go back and forth. I know we call cap. All of it is for the love of the game. But at the end of the day, be thankful. Find something to be thankful. You can find one thing. If it ain't nothing but fragrance. I'm thankful for fragrance. I'm thankful for Chanel. I'm thankful for Dior. I'm thankful for Versace. I'm thankful for Mind Games. I'm thankful for Parfums. Find something to be thankful for. Thank God that you can have the money to be able to even afford to buy flavored water. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful for y'all because I would not be where I am without y'all. I would not be looking to do some of the things I'm going to do without y'all. Every single view, every single comment, whether positive, negative, whatever, you contribute to the algorithm, which is why y'all see me respond sometimes. Thank you for contributing to the algorithm. I appreciate y'all. I'm grateful. I wish I pray, speak nothing but blessings over y'all. I hope you enjoy your families. I hope this is the greatest, the best Thanksgiving that you ever had in your life. I hope you get all the sweet potato pie, all the turkey, the rice, the collard greens, the mac and cheese, the cranberry sauce, the stuff, and all of it. Because your boy, I'm going to show y'all what Fat Boy Certified looks like. I've been showing you how to finesse fragrance. I'm going to show you how to finesse this plate come Thursday. Yeah. Yeah. That's my Michelle. All right. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm grateful for y'all. Y'all be easy. I love y'all. That's real talk. Even the people I don't like and even the people that don't like me. I love y'all because you give me reasons to keep going, man. And some of y'all have never heard somebody tell you that they love you. Some of you have never heard a man tell you that they love you. Some of you have not heard anybody say in 2024 that they love you. I love y'all. I'm proud of you. Some of y'all have not heard anybody say that they're proud of you. I don't know how your 2024 was, but I know it's been a struggle for a lot of people, but guess what? You still alive and you watching my video. I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? For making it through all of that. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, man. Y'all be easy. I love you. I'm proud of you. I will catch y'all tomorrow in the next video. Y'all be easy, man. Hold it down for the community. Stay up. Keep your head up. And until next time, holla at your boy. Over and out.